and welcome to our session on Beyond Meditation, the Human Vibe Attunement. We are about to go live in just a few minutes. People are starting to arrive in the waiting room, and as you have heard me say this before, this particular session, it's a short 20 to 30 minute session where you go through an experience that I received, and as a result of that experience, what occurs is a deep-seated conflict that exists between the soul being conflicted about a confining expression of its presence through the human form dissolves. And this is the root of all conflicts inside of us and outside of us. And this particular experience enables for that conflict to be released. What also occurs is a deep-seated emotional trauma of separation from source that also starts to dissolve as the soul being comes together, recognizing the power of this human presence. And that is really what we talk about here and take you through a guided journey. Sometimes it is a guided journey of just simple chanting, of the acknowledgement that the soul being does for itself as it acknowledges itself as a human, receives itself as a human, and accepts itself as a human. And other times, it is a journey that you go on, like a voyage of landing in this space, coming from where you are and landing in the space of complete harmony. So I always allow myself to be guided on what is the most powerful experience to share with people. So it's a surprise each time, and we'll see what occurs this time. We have just completed two pieces. One was an understanding of the soul being itself, and also an understanding of the human presence, what it is, and the human vibe itself. So today's experience is a different experience altogether. And it's time to start welcoming our guests. I love this time when everyone starts to come in. It's like a party, and I have my favorite guests coming together. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Lola. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Elaine. Hi, Mary. Hello, David and Helene. Hi, Linda. Hello, Vince. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Peggy. Or you can always, when you come in, you can always go into the chat and just write down the word that you are present to as your check-in word. So feel free to do that. Hello, Pankaj. Hello, Asha. We have just completed the program Pivot that you've heard us talk about. So we have several people here who just went through that experience. It's quite wonderful to see you all. And of course, we have our journey participants here too, who are right in the middle of that journey into miracles. Hello, Karthik. Welcome. Okay. So, hello, Christian. Welcome. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Beth. Hello, Prerna. Yes, anticipating, peaceful, grace, peace, wonderful, happiness, love, connected, calm, feeling great even before we start, which is wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's begin. So as you know, I allow myself to be guided intuitively on what the content of this particular session should be. And we have just completed, and this is like an intermission about the study of the soul through the autobiography of the soul. And we also completed 3 particular sessions on understanding the human form itself. Today's journey is a journey which is about a journey of excavation and rediscovery. And I'm guided to just take you on that and use that time that we have to take you on this journey. It's quite a deep body of work, and clearly each one of you that is here and all of you together have that combined vibe and are ready to go forth and excavate even more and rediscover even more that exists within your human form. And now this discovery that we are going to be experiencing is a discovery where there are parts of you that have completely harmonized, that are in the complete acceptance of the soul being expressing itself through this human form. So by you, in a conscious way, acknowledging that for yourself, before we go into the acknowledgement, receiving and acceptance chant, starts to bring into alignment and attunement your conscious mind, your unconscious mind, your subconscious mind, to the understanding of your own presence as this human form. Recognizing the power that you hold within you. And in doing so, you already become uplifted. And then as the soul being comes in and acknowledges itself, receives itself and accepts itself as a human form, you rise even higher. So without further discussion about it, let's just go straight into this journey. So get yourself comfortable and imagine that the base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. And it's connected to the core of the earth through a golden cord that is connected to the base of the spine. And this golden cord has got the presence of precious metal gold. It has shungite, which is a meteor that has landed on the planet just about 15 million years ago. And it has the precious stone emerald. Shungite dissolves and releases all forms of negativity. Gold, on the other hand, supports your nervous system as well as supports the further opening up and sharpness of your brain and cleans up the area in between your brain lobes. Shungite allows all of that is being cleaned out to be released into the core of the earth. And some of the elements that are being released are going to be taken out of the orbit of the planet. The precious stone emerald allows a monochromatic green light to imbue your cells. And it's a light of abundance. It's a light of wonder. It's a light of awesomeness. So it's a light that neutralizes the emotional frequency of grief. On your left hand, you have the presence of ruby right in the middle of the palm of your hand. A powerful precious stone that gets you into a state of complete stillness. And on your right hand this time, you have the Lemurian seed. It's a clear quartz crystal that was used by the Lemurians to store all of their wisdom. And it actually was lodged about 5 miles below the surface of the earth. And tectonic movements have pushed up the Lemurian seed in certain areas. And even though, so it's a clear quartz crystal, and it has little striations like lines on it. And each line is like the trunk of a tree. It is a repository of very deep wisdom. Lemurians were very advanced spiritual beings. So there's so much wisdom in there that is now being, for the first time, being activated and released. So you have on your right hand the Lemurian seed. Even though it rests in the middle of the palm of your hand, it's too complicated to talk about how you hold a Lemurian seed, but we are allowing your body to receive the wisdom as if you are holding the Lemurian seed with the intention of receiving its wisdom. You're going to scan yourself from about 6 inches above your crown and then work your way down, all the way down to the base of your feet. And you're going to go around in concentric circles. You're going to scan in front of your forehead, the back of your head, and scan everything in between. Front of your nose, the back of your head, and everything in between. The front of your mouth, the back of your head, and everything in between. The front of your chin and the back of your neck, and everything in between. The front of your shoulders, and the back of your upper back, and underneath your shoulder blades, and everything in between. Allow your ears to crackle if that's what they want to do. If there is a yawn coming on, that's fine. There's a big movement of energies that is taking place. That's fine. If you feel you need to stretch your mouth because your gums and jaw is being worked on, stretch them. Drop your tongue very gently into your mouth from the top of the palate. Feel that little tingling in your forehead. Receive that sweet reminder that your pineal gland is all set and healing very rapidly. You go to the front of your chest, the back of your upper back, and you scan through everything in between. You go in front of your waist, the back of your middle back, and you scan everything in between. The front of your abdomen and the back of your lower back, and you scan everything in between. Literally like a scanner, you're just going scan, 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 scan. Nothing for you to figure out, just that energetic movement of a scan. The top of your thigh, the back of your thigh. The front of your knees, the back of your knees. The front of your shin, the back of your calf muscles. The top of your ankles, the base of your heel. The top of your feet, the base of your feet. Scanning everything in between. Every system that makes up your physiology has been scanned and is being cleared of any vibrations that no longer serve it. Each one of you that is here represents an archetype. An archetype of many, many humans that have the same feelings or similar feelings, similar concerns, similar anxieties and anguish points, So as we work with you and you are clearing yourself, everyone that you are an archetype of also starts to benefit. It's quite a lot of work that is being done on the lungs and the lung sacs of everyone that is here. And a lot of work that is being done in the heart and all of the main blood vessels that supply to the heart, that take blood out of the heart and blood into the heart. This includes the diverticular veins that lie just behind your calf muscles. It's quite a lot of work that is also being done with Shungite, and particularly focusing its attention on your lymph nodes. Many of your lymph nodes are literally relaxing. Some are popping open after a long time. You may feel a little bit of fluttering of peristalsis in your colon, and that's just because so much stuff is actually being released out of your system. It is going through your normal excretory channels so that it can be released out. Some of you may experience an experience of feeling really hot. You're going to breathe in to the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. So let's begin. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focusing your attention of your breath into your heart. And as you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. You're focusing your attention into your heart, just breathing in love, kindness, and compassion, breathing out gratitude and peace. And as you're doing that, just beneath the base of your feet, there's like a big filter, a transparent net-like filter appears. It's strong, and you've got your feet on it. And that filter is filtering from the core of the earth a very soft, gentle, muted golden light. Allow that light, give yourselves permission to receive it. It's a very deep, deep, deep healing light. And as that light starts to rise from the base of your feet and it's moving up, it may feel like it's moving really, really fast. It is, and the feeling of the light moving really fast is the vibrations that your cells are emanating. So those vibrations, it is not moving up very fast, it's actually going in and going into every different layer of every cell in your body. The golden light is going in there. You have the presence of Mother Ganga, who is the goddess of light, this amazing holy river in India. The waters of Mother Ganga are illuminated. They have this beautiful silvery turquoise, like an inner light in it. And what that is doing is, just imagine as if we are all standing in a circle, and in the center of our circle is this beautiful flowing river. It's flowing from underneath our feet. And as we are standing in a circle, it's flowing out from underneath our feet. It's as if we have this circle of the silver turquoise light of the river Ganga, spreading out from underneath us in the form of rays of sunshine. And as that golden light starts to take hold, and the illumination of the river Ganga penetrates every cell in your being, you're starting to feel the experience of what it feels like when you are at one with the soul being. And this is your soul presence. You start to notice where you feel it most in your body. And when you discover the place that you feel it most, this complete attunement between the soul being and the human form, it becomes a very powerful stepping stone on which to stand and look for somewhere else that is ready for that attunement to occur in your physical body. In my world, as you know, everything begins and ends with us, in our physical form. You're now actually rising from the base of your feet, and you're going to actually work your way up towards the top of your crown and beyond. At this time, it's as if you have this hula hoop, and the hula hoop is illuminated with this light that is silver, very silvery, bit of diamond sparkle in it, and the color turquoise. And it's rising up, and it's rising up, and it's rising up. It's as if you are in the center of this, and this circle is literally encasing you as it is rising up. And as it is rising up, it starts to form a column of light, and you are in the center of it. It's going all the way up to the top of your crown, and now you can't see the end of this column. You look down, you can't see the end of the column either. It extends across your entire presence on this planet. Allow yourself to feel that powerful penetration of the vibrational frequency of illumination. Illumination shines the light of all that is you in your deep-seated, wise state, where you are at one with your soul presence. There is nothing for you to receive at a conscious level. Feel that column encircling you. And as it is rising from the base of your feet all the way to the top of your crown, bit by bit, you start to notice a powerful presence of that complete harmonized presence and camaraderie between the soul being and this human presence. Allow any crackling of the ear, tingling of the third eye, any particular pain that might appear, allow that to just be. You're now very present to your soul being presence within you in this physical body. You're experiencing the experience of being very supported, taking you down to the depths of wisdom that is yours to unravel and share. Some of it will just be unveiled. It's a very unique type of grounding that has just taken place. It's as if your roots have emerged from the base of your feet and they have gone deep down. So you've got your roots completely anchored into this planet. You're in the innate rhythm of being the master that you are. Each one of you has a unique mastery. There are several of you here who have been through the journey into miracles, who know what that is for you. You're recognizing your mastery, you're feeling the vibe of your mastery, and even those who don't know, allow yourself to just receive yourself in your pure mastery. The soul being is now ready to do its acknowledgement. And it is the first tranche of the acknowledgement. So repeat after me and notice yourself as the human form, receiving this acknowledgement, receiving this recognition of the vibe that you are as your soul presence receives it. Experience the humility and the blessings that come from unconditional acceptance of what is, accepting the acknowledgement of the soul presence to your human form. So repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. You are in the middle of excavating stuff that resides within you that no longer serves. You've already done the clearing. Now it is time to really go all the way down to the grime. You're safe, you're held, you're present. And each one of you is armed with tourmaline like a wand. So you have that wand that is there. Very powerful neutralizer of dark energies and negative forces. And negativity, per se. Allow that excavation to continue. And now we're going to have the human form communicate the chant. And as it is communicating it, it is in the attunement of the highest vibration it is meant to have in this lifetime. So let's do the human vibe, the human form chanting, the human vibe chant, acknowledging itself in the fullness of being human, receiving itself in the fullness of being human, and accepting itself in the fullness of being human, the all-powerful one, the one that operates from its inner knowing and knows that that inner knowing is always plugged into the all-knowing. So here goes the human form. And it is your physical presence of this human form that is communicating this to a presence of you in your higher self. If you find yourself just sliding into a deep, deep trance, just be in it. Don't feel you need to wake up, and nobody here needs to SMS anyone. But this is deep work. If you go into a trance, you go into a trance. And you will come out. It's a safe circle. It's a safe containment area for you to emerge into that uplifted vibe of the human form that you already are. The human form, communicating to its higher self. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. And as you're saying this, notice any self-doubt or anything at all that diminishes you in any form. It's like little marbles that are being popped out of this cape that you have been wearing, which diminishes you. And they're just being released out of your system. And you will notice as you're continuing the chant that these robes or these capes that you have been wearing that add weight and pressure to you, they're actually being released and released and released as you, in this physiological presence of the human being, acknowledge yourself as the human that is the vessel of fulfillment of the divine plan that is being expressed through you by you housing the soul presence. You are the palace of extraordinary miracles in this human form. Receive yourself as that. Embrace and anchor a remembrance of your dignity by honoring your own worthiness. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. And every chant you say, this human form is discovering and rediscovering aspects of you in this human form that you may not even have acknowledged or pushed away to one side. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your left hand over your navel and your right hand just over your solar plexus. You're anchoring this in your identity and reconnecting to your own frequency, your I am frequency. I am the creator. The creator of all creation is me. I am connected with the creator. I am a co-creator of all creation. Feel that wonderful, comforting feeling of the soul presence starting to emanate out of you, starting to become reconnected to its limitlessness and the expression of that being available and possible through your human form. Notice your heart opening up all forms of grief, all elements of grief, all experiences of grief have been released and melted away. Your lung sacs are opening up as you start to honor your divine presence. There's a beautiful light that has emerged in the center of our circle, and it's a light, its flame is going straight into our pineal gland, our third eye, allowing you to experience your own illuminated presence. Just breathe in into your heart, love, kindness, and compassion, and breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion, and breathe out gratitude and peace. Take your hands in front of your throat, rub them against each other, put them over your eyes, open your eyes in them. Take your hands on top of your head, back of your neck, down your shoulders, into an energy sleep. The Beyond Meditation, the human vibe attunement is complete. So if you have to leave, please leave. I know the journey was longer than I anticipated. And if you would like to share one word that you are present to, please do so in the chat. All of that is very powerfully and beautifully anchored, and it travels across cyberspace to up the vibe of every living being that exists on this planet. And the vibe that we are in presence of right now is the vibe where that inner conflict is released and that trauma of separation is dissolved. So as we share these words and they go out there, they are the pure expression of the innate vibration of each and every word that you share. Happiness, luminous beings, gratitude, amazing experience, illuminated, thankful, thankful, magnificent, more happiness, grace, gratitude, and compassion, inner peace, thank you, gratitude, powerful light, glow, illumination, peace, gratitude and peace. What an amazing experience. Peace and joy, stillness, appreciation, and ascension. Wow. More happiness, more gratitude, amazing blessings. 3 exclamation marks to go with it. Yes, a miraculous expression of the human vibe. Deep gratitude and light, fully alive, filled with huge gratitude. Thank you, and so am I. So am I. Thank you.